there are still good things in the world. So this is our final segment. And I want you all to think, what is good?
What's good?
I forgot that Cardi B was at the end of that interstitial, and I love Becca for that, as well as many other things. Matt Lieb, what's good?
Softball with your friends.
Aww.
Today I did my weekly.
You've got friends?
Sort of. I mean, it's the people I play softball with that
softball friends.
We're friendly.
Will they help you move?
No, I mean they'll help me move like my baseball glove to the car.
Sorry, keep talking.
The point is playing softball with friends. That's what's good. I played a little softball today.
Did you hit a home run?
I didn't. I hit a lot of pop flies.
Grounders to first?
No grounders to first. But I did
pop flies.
Well, they caught them.
They caught them, yeah. Could you run though to first in the pop fly? You know, you can do that.
No, as I was gonna run, but then I was like, they're gonna catch it, so why exert myself? And
baseball. Why exert yourself?
Exactly. Come on. But I did hit the game winner. The game winning run was me.
Oh,
I did it.
Hercules.
I'm strong. So that's what's good, you know.
Hell yeah.
In this time of the Delta variant, you can still get together with your friends, rent a softball field from your local municipal park, and play a little bit of softball.
Great, that's a good one. Max Elbaum, what's good?
Well, I was trying to think of a counterpoint to all of the terrible lack of historical memory around Afghanistan. So I saw Summer of Soul, the movie. About the Harlem Cultural Festival. And
yes.
Time as Woodstock. And then was hidden for 50 years, the film. And they only got it financed in the last few years. And it's a fantastic film. It's fantastic. It's a documentary, and it's fantastic not just because of the music, but you really get a sense of what people were thinking. There's lots of interviews with people in the audience, and you get a sense of what the thinking was in Harlem, in the Black community, especially at that time. And the good thing about that is it's not an isolated thing. It's part of a whole, even if it's not dominant in the country, the level of discussion of the history of the United States, particularly around anti-Blackness and around what the legacy of slavery is, and the history of different chapters that have not been written about, whether it was the New York Times and the 1619 Project, and all the discussion about the Tulsa massacre, in things that even in the 60s, when the Black freedom movement was at its height, the level of historical reexamination didn't penetrate as deeply as it has in the last few years, especially since the uprising. And it's a counter trend to this trend of myopia and ahistoricism in the country.
Yes.
And it wouldn't be the last time, it wouldn't be the first time that it comes out of the Black freedom movement, that's a driving force of taking a look at the real history of this country. So I think it's a great movie. It's amazing that so many of us who were political activists at that time, if we didn't live in New York, and I didn't even know about this was happening when Woodstock was on the front page everywhere.
Right.
And part of a much broader trend. So I think that's something good. And it's something that we can all access. And it's the kind of thing that, I can, even after, feeling all this pain about what's going on in Afghanistan and Vietnam and other places, I can look at something like this and talk about some of the shoots of positive things and the number of young people who are learning at a much earlier age to grapple with these issues and with a sophistication that I never had at that time in life.
Well, it's thanks to you also that, thanks for blazing the trail, as they say, going first. And that's a really good thing to think is good. I was trying to think, and I'm struggling to think of what is good. And I always just come back to my cat.
Oh, Chitty.
Ramona Chitty is good. She's fat.
The best cat.
She's happy. She's sweet. You know, I try to put a face filter on her face, but she's too cute, so she just looks
exactly
as cute
the same
as the cartoon face filter. And she's always loving, and she sits on my lap, and I pet her, and I kiss her, and then she kisses me.
Mm-hmm.
And then she escapes into the neighbor's yard, and I have to go get her. And I'm like, Ramona, I'm going to break my foot off in your ass. And then she runs back. I do yell at her like that. That'd be really funny if I did.
Yeah.
What's going on, Frantifa? If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that button. And also, you can become a patron and support the show every single week. Get access to bonus episodes and exclusive merchandise. Patreon.com/Bitchuation Room. Do